Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Idle Research. As promised, we're gonna look at potions, but it's not as complicated as I expected and will prestige for the first time in tubes. You can expect a lot of videos, probably every 2 days or something like that, 2-3 days, because I want the videos to remain relevant. If you play a lot, it's really easy to catch up to me, so I want to go through tubes as fast as I can, put all the videos out there so people can watch before they reach the point where I am. Somebody on my Discord already reached tubes today, and he started, never played before in his life. Look at the time going up. Normally, remember last episode, it was going super fast? Well, it has to do with in-app purchases. I reported it in bugs. By the way, I'm about to show you what I bought in bundles and all permanent boost. I think it's only in all layer permanent boost that I bought stuff. I don't remember. I'll show it to you. We'll do a jump cut soon. There you go. I'm about to talk about the speed thing. So permanent 5 times crafting speed and count. So it's 2 things, you know. Permanent 5 times fire for sure. And this one, unlock the game speed changer up to 5 times. At one point during beta, very late in it, there was a problem. You see the slider? There was a problem and all the saves got messed up, and for some reason I had access to this slider. I was like, oh, a new feature. So I put it to 5 times, and when he fixed it, I don't know if it took an hour, it was super fast. He fixed it. And then I came back to playing the game. Look, at the time, it's going fast as it was before. So I got the in-app purchase for free for maybe an episode or something like that. So that's why it was going so fast. Here, I go in flask because I forgot to say it. When you see me go into tubes, I didn't get any daily, not daily, but offline rewards. So I lost about a day of offline rewards. That's because of that update that I'm talking about. For some reason, when you did this update, the offline rewards did not register next time I logged in. So that update was only because of me. So I'm sort of proud of that. Here's the potions. When I take my time without pressure, I realize it's not complicated at all, in fact. To brew, it costs you a certain amount of tubes and you can automate. And the first one is attack, the orange one is crafting speed, and the lighter orange one is protection. So to automate, it costs you a certain amount of already crafted potions, and you have 2 at once that you can brew through automation. But this one cost me 100 potions. So once I reach 100 potions, I can automate this. But something strange is going to happen, so I may have to do a bug report. Here, same thing. Once I reach 5 of these darker orange potions, the crafting speed potion, I'll be able to automate it. I just added a little fast forward here as we're waiting to reach 5 dark orange, 4.97. And we should reach 5 in a moment, 6.21. So now I can automate it. So I'm gonna hit auto. 50 total potions, that's fine. Wait a minute. I just hit the button. Look what happens when I hit the button, and look on the top right. So I hit the and it cost me 5 orange potions, and it unlocked the wrong automation. So I'm gonna do a bug report after I'm done making this voiceover. Yeah, very odd. It's gotta be a bug. It's impossible that it's normal. So we fast forward again, try to get back to 5. Well, I guess I saved some red potion, didn't I? And now I'm gonna reach probably the same number, 6 point, there you go, 6 point something, and then now we automate. It seems like it forces you to go in order or something. Anyways, so that's what potions are for now. You can tell I don't need a whole video to explain that. I thought it would be more complicated. As I said, I just got overwhelmed on it when I saw all of this. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the slider to be safe, so I don't repeat the same mistake with all this better diet stuff. 51%, and I'll play with it. But unfortunately, it doesn't stay. I don't know if it's between play sessions, but when I came back later on, it was back to 100%. But it might have to do with the fact that it is at 100% right now. I put it back to 100% myself, so I have to test that. Here I'm checking if I have. So by the way, potion will go green every time I can brew, which is a bit annoying, so I gotta unlock the auto as fast as possible. S10, it says boss. I'm at 29 out of 100. I didn't stay to see. Is there a different looking... oh, look at... There's some sort of aura around the tube. I just noticed that. Because I wanted to see how bosses look like. Okay, when you look at this, I made a decision. I went for prestige gains. Because when I buy something, everything becomes more expensive. It wasn't like that before if you look at beta videos. But anyways, because everything becomes more expensive, might as well put it on prestige gain. And that's why I didn't buy diamonds. By the way, I think I put $13 or $14 in the game. Forgot to tell you that. Hey, we got our fire tubes. We're gonna look at that. I could have called the video multiple things: potions, fire tube, prestige. Gotta have to find a name. Here we got some energy production, so it's the same accelerators as in flask. Sea potions again. I don't have 100, but I'm getting there, and they'll leave me alone after that. Okay. Look, you see the enemy has an aura. That's gotta be the boss, and there's multiple. See, normal mob, he kills me though, way too strong. Because of auto stage, I'm trying to go back to 9, and I figured out while I was editing this, that's because I have auto progress, so it prevents me from going back. So there's an aura around the tubes for bosses. Please let me know in the comments if I'm right about this. I just found out as I was talking. I was trying to see what's the difference between a normal tube and a boss. I didn't get it. I think that's what it is. So research is going well for yellow tubes. 6 hours. So what I want to do, it's not really 6 hours because it's ×5 speed. I want to get offline gains, make sure they work. Otherwise, I would have to do another bug report and maybe a ticket to ask to fix my save. But no, we're all good. It was just right after the update, unfortunately. So there's still time left, right? Was it 2 hours or something? Well, I'm going to fix this very fast. Check this out. But not now, but very soon. So here, what do I do? 5 times Fire Flask, Fire Tubes gain, or 5 times Golden Tubes gains? Well, I didn't prestige yet, did I? So 10 times crafting speed, I could prestige. It's 10 times. I don't want to do it yet. So I said, because I'm going to prestige soon, I'm going to go with that. That's the only reason. On to prestige, start with 10,000 energy. Very good. I need energy to create tubes. Especially with, because I'll speed prestige. I will do it. I'm convinced you'll be able to do it. I'll at least chain prestige, which is 1 minute each, and eventually 5 seconds each. Now, always divided by 5, but let's assume that the division by 5 is being applied. So here I can automate this so they don't have this green button on potions. 58% of 59% of research. So I tried to put more orange tubes, but it didn't seem to make a difference. But I'll find something that makes a big difference. 2 hours 42 minutes. divided by 5. It's last time I say it. Okay, so here I'm still stuck. I gotta get stronger, right? So I said, okay, let's go in skilling and get stronger. The slider is at 100%. I'm pretty sure that's because I put it 100% last time. I'll test it out for next episode to see if it stays in lower percentages. It's not a big deal. So I said, okay, let's go 1000 everything. 1000 everything. Okay? And this is where it's going to happen. 1000. Crafting speed sucks. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh wow. What happened? I just unlocked yellow tools. I just multiplied my research speed by 3. So I got it. Thanks to shards. Amazing. So now I have access to yellow tools. I'm gonna see what they do in adventure. Progress will be faster, pretty certain. I can feel it. It took me very little time to accumulate this footage, and as promised, I'm gonna go play, make a video. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna play again, and once I have enough footage, I'll make another video. But I want to release every 2 days maximum though, not every day, to let them breathe a little bit. Okay, so I'm just spending some leftover stuff, but yeah, we're doing pretty solid here. I don't know what I'm gonna buy. I need 6,000 for 5 times fire tube gains. I knew I was gonna prestige soon, so I didn't really care too much. But I wanted to know what yellow tools were about in fighting, so I'm gonna make some. It's pretty slow. So let's go in the arena, and once again I got confused. What does that mean? Looks like Russian. When I get confused like this, it's usually for 30 seconds or something like that. How we call that in English? I think the ampersand. So A and P and H, we'll look at it. There you go. A and P and H. So what do they stand for? Then I realized really quickly what it was about, but it took me a few seconds. Maybe the font made it look Russian. So A, P, H. A for what? A for attack, P for protection, H for health. There you go. Now I get it. Ampersand. I'm almost certain. Please let me know in the comments if that's correct. Alright. Or ampersand? No, I don't know. Okay, 14 seconds. 14 seconds. 14 times crafting speed if I prestige, so let's do it. First prestige. I should be doing it right now. Come on, let's go. Prestige. I was all hesitant. 100 golden soup achievement. I unlocked something. Mastery. Oh. Okay, I thought the shard thing replaced mastery. No, nothing is going to replace mastery. So I'll show you later the progress I made on mastery during this episode, and look how fast it is to research orange. I know it's not that impressive yet. It will get very fast because once again I'm gonna want to farm fuel flask to get more fire tubes. Same principle as the flask portion. So tubes is really about arena, adventure, etc., potions, scaling, but the rest seems very similar. Automation for auto deploy is very expensive. Well, it looks expensive to me. We'll reach E20 energy today though. I have this feeling that next episode will make a lot of progress. In fact, today, I'll make it today. I'll go play and make sure that I have a video that's less than 20 minutes. But I think I'll make a lot of progress. And it's been a few hours. The game has been closed, so I'll get nice offline gains. 2.6 E19, so I'm gonna get a new accelerator at E20. I'm not gonna go to the next tube in this, so you see the research at 45%. It's not going to happen in this video. Not this prestige, I just prestige. I'm gonna have to test because I'm at S14 right now. What I want to do is prestige and just check what reset and what doesn't. It doesn't seem like the area you're in when it comes to fighting resets, but I want to see the real effect, because when you reset you run out of tubes, but whatever is fighting seems to be staying maybe, but I don't want to speculate too much. Does that ring a bell? 985 times 0.985 times crafting cost identical to flask. Anyways, I'll figure this out for next episode. Potions stay, that's a definite, so that's nice, that's good news. I'm gonna need enough tubes to brew for the first time the new potion, but at least whatever I unlocked stays unlocked upon prestige. That's good news. And that is our final screen. Look at that. I can already prestige for another 10 times multiplier, but it would be silly. That's what I got for you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.